Have you ever wondered what would happen if every GPS system on Earth just stopped? Imagine the chaos. Now, picture this. A Viking longship, centuries before satellites, caught in a sunless magnetic storm, spinning out of control. How did they find their way? Centuries before we launched our first satellite, the Vikings learned to master the light itself. They didn't just sail. They saw the invisible. Our story begins not on the high seas, but in the quiet, flickering light of a Viking hull. Here, a seasoned navigator, a man whose life is etched into his face, makes a discovery that will change the course of history. His hands, usually steady on a ship's tiller, now tremble slightly. He holds a strange, clear crystal up to the candlelight. As he turns it, something impossible happens. The single flame splits into two. He's discovered double refraction. In this quiet moment, a legend is born. The Sunstone. For centuries, the idea of the Viking Sunstone was dismissed as mere folklore, a poetic myth. How could a simple stone guide a ship across the treacherous North Atlantic when the sun, the ultimate compass, was completely hidden by thick fog or storm clouds? The answer lies in a remarkable property of light called polarization. Even on the most overcast day, sunlight still scatters across the sky in a predictable, polarized pattern, creating concentric rings of light centered on the sun's true position. While our eyes can't see this pattern, certain crystals can. Enter Iceland's spar, a transparent form of calcite found in abundance in Scandinavia. When you look through a piece of Iceland spar and rotate it, the polarized light from the sky changes in brightness. At a specific angle, when the crystal's axis aligns perfectly with the direction of the sun, the two refracted images of a dot or marking on the crystal appear equally bright. Find that point of equal brightness, and you've found the sun, even if you can't see it. The navigator whispers to himself. The stone speaks when the sky is silent. He now holds the key to navigating the world's most dangerous waters. Let's put ourselves on the deck of that longship. The wind howls and icy waves crash over the bow, soaking everything and everyone. Rain lashes down so thick you can't see your own hand in front of your face. Fear is a cold knot in the stomachs of the crew. They are lost. The sun hasn't been seen for days. This is where our navigator, our lead, earns his name. While others huddle for warmth, he stands firm on the rocking deck, a pillar of calm amidst the chaos. He raises the Iceland spar, the Sunstone, to the gray, featureless sky. He shields it from the worst of the rain, his eyes narrowed in concentration. Slowly, he rotates the crystal. The crew watches, their breath held. Through the gloom, a faint, sharp yellow dot of light appears within the stone, shifting, splitting, and merging as he turns it. He's searching for that point of balance, that moment of perfect symmetry where the stone reveals the sun's hidden location. A minute passes, then another. Finally, he stops. Two images are one. He points that way. He bellows over the storm. He has found the sun. He has found their way. These were not pleasure cruises. Viking voyages were brutal tests of endurance. They crossed vast stretches of open ocean in ships that, by our standards, were little more than open boats. They faced hurricanes, sea ice, and the constant threat of starvation and disease. Yet, they discovered and settled Iceland, Greenland, and even reached North America 500 years before Columbus. How? Their unparalleled shipbuilding, their indomitable spirit, and their secret weapon, the Sunstone. Modern science has put this theory to the test. Lab experiments confirm that Iceland's spar is astonishingly accurate. Even with just a small patch of blue sky or on a completely overcast day, the crystal can pinpoint the sun's position with an accuracy of plus or minus 1 degree. It was a low-tech, but highly effective medieval GPS. For a long time, this was all just a compelling theory. The sagas spoke of the asterisk Solarstein scene, the Sunstone, but no archaeological evidence had ever been found. It remained a myth, a piece of heroic poetry. Then, in 1948, a shipwreck was discovered off the coast of Alderney, one of the Channel Islands. The ship, which sank in 1592, long after the Viking Age, contained a fascinating collection of navigational instruments. And among them, buried in the silt for nearly 400 years, was a single, cloudy white piece of Iceland spar. It was found right next to a pair of navigational dividers, suggesting it was part of the ship's toolkit. This was the smoking gun. Archaeologists had finally found a sunstone, proving that this myth was very, very real. The stone, once a legend, was now a historical fact. Imagine the culmination of such a journey. After weeks at sea, battling storms and uncertainty, the lookout's cry echoes across the water. Land. Our navigator stands at the prow, the sunstone clutched in his hand. Through the parting mist, he sees it. A coastline, not of ice and rock, but of lush. Rolling green hills under a bright, clear sky. Greenland. He has led his people to a new world. He wipes the salt from his eyes, a slow smile spreading across his weathered face. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated triumph. The culmination of skill, courage, and a profound understanding of the natural world. The story of the Viking Sunstone is more than just a history lesson. It's a powerful reminder of human ingenuity. In an age before computers and satellites, these explorers learned to read the subtle language of the sky. They used a simple crystal to harness the power of light to find their way through the seemingly impossible. They didn't just sail. They connected with the world on a level we've almost forgotten.